Educational Technology Coach. Today I'm going to show you how to embed a Google Slides presentation into your Canvas course. I'm going to show you what this would look like as a daily slides presentation that your students can access to see what happened in your class today. So first I'm going to open up the Google Slides presentation that I want to embed. So I've made a daily plan slide, and this is for today, for Monday, December 2nd. The very first slide in this presentation will be the first thing that students see on the embedded presentation in Canvas. So I've pulled today's date at the very top of this Google Slides presentation. So I'm going to go make sure that I'm going to make sure that this is in my Google Drive. So I'm going to go to my course, and I'm going to go down to Pages, and then I'm going to click View All Pages. And then I'm going to click Add a Page. So I'm creating a new page. I'm going to call this Daily Plan Slides for English 9. I might add some text here for my students. Please look at the daily plan slide below to see what we did in class today. And then I'm going to click this More External Tools button right here. And then I'm going to scroll down to Google Apps. And this is opening my Google Drive. So now I can find that Google Slides presentation that I want to embed. And this one I called English 9 Daily Plan Slides. And then I'm going to click Embed. So what this is doing is embedding the Google Slides presentation within this page on Canvas. Once it's embedded, I can scroll down to the bottom and I can click Save. So this is what it'll look like for the students. Here's the Google Slides presentation. Again, the very first slide is what will show up on Canvas, so they can click through and they could see previous slides from previous days. They could also click here and go to the different slides within the presentation. What is really great about this is that as the teacher, all I need to do is update the daily plan slides and they will automatically update in the Canvas course. So if I go back here and I wanted to add a note, when you are finished, please take 5 minutes to practice our Romeo and Juliet vocabulary. I can also link I can add any hyperlinks here to this slide so that students can access them. So if I wanted students to practice this vocabulary set, I can copy the URL, go back to the Google Slides presentation, and I can add that hyperlink using this insert link button and then pasting the website and clicking apply. I can add that hyperlink here. What that will do is if I go back to my Canvas page and I refresh, what that'll do is it will update my Google Slides presentation on the student's Canvas page. So they would be able to then just click the Romeo and Juliet vocabulary and it will open that vocabulary set for them. This is a great tool for daily plan slides, also for sharing any presentations that you're going to use in class. You can just embed them directly into your Canvas page. Now, if I wanted this to be my home page on Canvas, I have to publish it. And then I'm going to go back to View All Pages. And I'm going to find that page, Daily Plan Slides for English 9. And I click these 3 dots, and I want to use it as my front page. Okay, so now it's set to my front page. If I go back to Home, that is now my home page on my Canvas course, which is a great resource for students to be able to access, as well as their parents or any other observers in your Canvas course. I'm going to show you a second option that you have for embedding a Google Slides presentation into your Canvas page. For this, I'm going to use a function for publishing to the web. So what I'm going to do in my Google Slides presentation is I'm going to click File, and then I'm going to go down to Publish to the web. And then I need to go over here to Embed. and I'm going to click the code. So this is the code that allows the presentation to be embedded into the Canvas page. Once I click it, it highlights all the code. I just press Control and V, and then I go back to my Canvas course. So here's my Canvas course. Again, I've created a page that I've titled the Daily Plan Slides for English 9. I've given some directions to my students, and right now I'm in the Rich Content Editor. This format of Canvas lets me type directly and format directly into this text box. But if I click HTML editor, that takes me to the actual code for this page. So here's the code for the announcement that I have on this page. I'm going to press enter, and then I'm going to click Control and V, and that's going to paste the code for my Google Slides presentation into this text box. If I click back to the content editor, I can then see the presentation embedded into my Canvas page. The advantage of using this feature, publishing to the web, instead of just the external tools, is that in the HTML editor, I can actually change the width and height of my presentation. So I can make it larger or smaller to uh, based on the needs of my students and what I want my page to look like. If I go back to the rich content editor, I can see that this is a much larger presentation than it was when I used the external tools. If I scroll down and press save, you can see what it looks like for students. So again, it's a much larger formatted Google Slides presentation. It still has the same features of embedding a live presentation. So if I go back to my presentation and I add something to my slide and I go back to Canvas, I just have to refresh my page and it will add that information to my slide. So I can still live update my Google Slides presentation. It's just based on your own preference, which way that you'd like to embed your Google Slides into Canvas, but both are great for giving your students access to um, information that you use in class so that they can then access that outside of class. It's also great for letting other people who are observing your Canvas course, like parents and paraeducators, to be able to see what's happening on a daily basis. I hope this was helpful for you. Please reach out if you have any other questions. I'd be happy to answer them and to help you embed Google Slides presentations into your courses. Thanks. Have a great day.